classics, and you're talking about the heritage, and you talking about some of the more popular cities in the southern parts of the United States, Atlanta, and et cetera. Here you are able to draw some 60 and 70,000 persons for these particular games. Talk about that.
Well, it's a great time. We're able to, both of the classes that we go to traditionally, the Classic in Memphis and the Classic in Atlanta, they're equal distance between both the schools. In Memphis, it's 3 hours from Jackson, 3 hours from Tennessee State. Both schools have large alumni bases in the city of Memphis, and our fans like to travel. And anytime we get together along with the bands, it's just a great football atmosphere. Same with Florida A&M in Atlanta. It has been a traditional game for Tennessee State and Florida A&M to play, and I think a while ago we took a break for about 8 years, and the fans were eager to get it back. And once that game was reestablished, it has just taken off, and we've met in Atlanta and played for the last few years, and the fans have definitely came out, and the city of Atlanta has embraced it and come out. So I think that it's a good atmosphere for our young men to go and play in and get the opportunity to play in 2 major cities, one being a pro facility, but we play at a pro facility at home, so they get kind of used to that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and they really do. And of course, Coach Reese, when you talk about the heritage, the classics, and et cetera, over the last minute we have before we have this break, you're talking about not only a football game, but it seems that the whole city and all the entire region become involved in this kind of economic operation and enterprise and et cetera.
Those 2 games, the game in Memphis and the game in Atlanta, both cities have embraced both the games, and they have tremendous support, tremendous sponsorship, and they definitely have the people there, and they definitely come out and to see the teams play.
And so, Coach, we've got about a half minute left before we come to our 3rd segment for today. And so let's sort of prepare you for what we'd like to do during this final segment, as well as to sort of give our audience some idea of where we're trying to go in terms of getting this information. Let's have you during this last segment to talk about some of your prospects and your stars, which is to say that certainly you've got some individuals out there that you think ought to be highlighted, and it will do them good to hear their names in this particular situation. And of course, we'll be back with our audience following this very, very short commercial break. Thank you and welcome back to this final segment of the show for today. The topic is the Tennessee State University Football Program 2002. And of course, we have with us the head coach of the Tennessee State University Football Program, Coach Reese. And of course, Coach Reese, we've got about 5.5 or 6 minutes during this last segment. And what we'd like to do is to give you an opportunity, as we indicated earlier, to talk about some of your stars and some of your prospects, but at the same time to say something about ticket sales and perhaps fan support and any other thing that you feel that you could get in within those few minutes.
Okay, let me start on the defensive side of the ball first. We have